Hey guys, I don't know whether you people watched Imisi's diary session and that of Faith. Yes, I didn't watch it. Honestly, I did not. So I went to social media, to Twitter, yes, to source for my own clip and fans' reaction. Alright, so as I was scrolling through Twitter, I came across this particular analyzer's tweet that got me worried. I believe most of you know her because she's a big analyzer in this game. Frankly speaking, with Glory Elijah. Yes. But before we dive into the matter, please, guys, I'm still praying. Help me get this account to 1K if you have not subscribed. Please subscribe to this my YouTube channel. Okay? Alright. In this our analysis, we try as much as possible not to be biased. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't call a spade a spade. You understand? Like I told you guys before, I don't have a fave. Yes, I don't. You might see me talking so much about a particular housemate. Hmm? That doesn't mean she's my fave or he's my fave. You understand? It's just that that particular person maybe is giving me much entertainment. The content he or she is delivering is much. Is really entertaining. Yes, so I have to talk much about her or him. You understand? Take for instance, when Faith had serious altercation with culture that Bright punched in. People were against it. Almost everybody were against it. Including me. You understand? I was totally against it. That I have to say, what kind of bullying is that? What kind of intimidation is that? And honestly, that Biggie has to do something. That was what everybody was saying. Biggie really need to do something. He really needs to address the issue. And later he addressed it. That he gave a Bright double strikes. And people were happy. Yes, finally he did something. Okay, but this one concerning Imisi and Faith last week, this one that transpired between them last week, that we just saw Indomie spilled on the floor, but they didn't show us how it happened. You understand? So later on, Showmas now released the clip. Everybody saw it, and people were angry. Even some of Faith's fans, they were angry at. And was it to that extent? You understand? We are saying that what kind of doctor is that? All this, and that. Yes, I was totally angry with him too. That I have to say, Biggie really needs to address it too. Yes, since this person was given double strike because of what happened, this one is also a violence. You understand? We signed up for content. We need the bus boot, but we didn't sign up for violence. I also said something about him. He said that her own day her body. Yes, the babe get bad mouth too. Yes, likewise Faith. Both of them attacked each other verbally. You understand? But to the extent of spilling indomie on her. Now to the main gist, guys. During the message diary session, from what I saw online, frankly speaking, with Glory Elijah, dropped her first tweet saying the lies and exaggerations Imisi is selling in the diary room right now, all in Faith's name. Ha, Lord have mercy. She was literally calling out Imisi. Imisi was wrong, and Faith too was wrong. Yes, there is no justification whatsoever for what he did. Yes. So if you call her this person, you call her the other person. And I was going through her tweets, I was reading, I saw the next one. She said, Imisi is a professional liar. Zita did not insult her when she was having a back and forth with Capable in the kitchen. As the HOH last week, Zita was trying to explain the reason they took the onions to the head of house lounge, and Imisi immediately shut her up. The second tweet. Sorry, the second tweet. Yes, still calling at that particular person. Okay, now it didn't end here. I saw and I was still reading, scrolling up, and this one says Imisi's lies are shocking Biggie too. Her lies were so much Biggie had to move on to something else because girl started forming selective amnesia. Jeez. And this last one says, Biggie, thank you for calling out Imisi's bullshit. Now she's lying that she was drunk, that they were friends. Jesus. Guys, when I check am, in those four tweets that this lady dropped about missing, hmm, was there anywhere she called that Faith? You understand that she pointed at Faith was also faulty? Hmm? Yes, Faith was the one who attacked her violently. Yes, Imisi was wrong by using Faith pan to prepare noodles. Yes, we all know that, and we are not listen, we are not siding her in that particular one. Yes, she did wrong. So I don't understand why this lady called that Amy's fault. Not just once, you understand, but four times, without saying that Faith was wrong in this area. You understand? Without saying anything about Faith. Hmm? So this thing got me worried. And even during Faith's diary session, Faith also admitted that he did wrong, that it was a one pile of grievances he had for Imisi because of the puzzle, whatever, whatever. And he later apologized to Imisi. We should don't know whether it's fake apology just to trigger her or whatever. I don't know. So I don't understand why big analyzer like her should be. Oh, because this thing, I'm not seeing it as a this thing. I'm not seeing it as a praying analysis. You know, what I'm saying? Yeah, honestly, I honestly downloaded it as a biased analysis. Yes. Uh-uh. And it didn't end there. The kind of reply, the kind of comment that was coming under her tweet. Ah, you guys need to see it too. All right, see this one here. This person says she always does weird stuff and cover it up with I was just joking. Her entire diary section was contradictory. Okay, I believe this person is siding Glory Raja. Okay, let's check the next one we have here. Coming from Linda Amma, Broly just admit that Faith too was wrong for dragging the pan. Uh-huh. He was wrong. Admit it and say it. Don't be biased. Go. Okay. The next one says, but sincerely, I can't remember the last time you said something good about Emerson. You like judging her. A lot of good things had happened after the fight, but you didn't post any good thing she did. Stop calling yourself frankly speaking, I beg. Hey, now they see it now, listen. Hmm? This one is a comment under her tweet. Yes, everybody is saying it. Can imagine that. You don't need to be biased. Call her this person, call her this person. Yes, both of them were wrong. Why is it that it's only you that is seeing Imisi as bad person and Faith is right? Faith is wrong. Faith was totally wrong. Hmm? Faith was totally wrong. A man at that, not your fellow man. Why will you do that? Although he admitted. Hmm? Although he admitted. Okay, let's check the next one. These are the comments I got from under her tweet. Alright, this one's saying, but when Big Brother called out Faith too, because he was wrong too, you were not happy. Oh, try to be fair sometimes, madam. The both of them were wrong. And I know say Imisi don't give you another video to make. So go on. Can you imagine? People were not happy with that tweet. Oh. Honestly, it got me worried to the extent of dropping this video about it. Okay? Alright, let's check the next one. This one say, so Imisi was at fault for being assaulted. But Faith was not when he sees the lighter. I can see what you all are. The bias is so glaring. Can you imagine? And this one is calling at all the analyzers because of this particular one. Can you imagine? You guys remember when Faith sees the lighter, threatened that he will do this and this? Nobody questioned him, or did they? Okay. So, because if that is justified for Faith to have used force on her like that, but why then did he disqualify Tasha? Because she and Mercy were fighting and Mercy did flick her hair in Tasha's face. Very inconsistent production team. I did tell you. Hmm? What rubbish. Okay. The next one we have here says, let's say it. I'm sure you even see Imisi in your dreams. Ah, it seems like it's your word against Imisi. Let her be. She's giving us premium content like mad. She's giving me premium content. Yes. Okay. But that doesn't mean that when she's wrong, I don't say she's wrong. That's just me. Yes. All right. Brody, you speak bad about Imisi always. Her being wrong doesn't justify what Faith did. Exactly. It's just like saying a wife deserves a beating from her husband because she provoked him. Biased people. Ew. This one the verse I dey tell you. Can you imagine? Alright, this one say Biggie and his production are trying to gaslight Imisi to make Faith look good, but it will not work. Please keep this energy when Faith time comes. You understand? Because Imisi had her own direct section before Faith. So this one, according to her, this thing, according to her comment, she said, with that energy, Biggie was using at Imisi during her own time. She just keep at that energy when Faith's time reach. Okay, all right. This one say, irrespective of what she said, Faith's reaction was too much for something that trivial. Faith has also admitted he overreacted. There was no serious fight between them that warranted that reaction. Your analysis should be that they were both wrong, not accusing Emisi alone. No. Not accusing the lady alone. Everybody was saying that this girl, yeah, what she did was wrong, but the one nothing justified that violence. But you're just pointing at her, oh, seeing all her right, seeing all her fault without pointing. The guy who, what? Okay, but that okay, this one's fate, but that doesn't justify fate's reaction. Tasha and Beauty were disqualified for less than that. Fate did worse by seizing everyone's lighter, but he wasn't provocating housemates. Bright was punished for even less than what he did. But it's okay, Biggie should ride on within within pampering fate. Oh, please, oh, let's stop being this all this and let's just stop all this bias this thing. Be straight, be praying when we are analyzing all these things. Yeah, so all right, guys, don't forget to subscribe, okay, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell.